All right, now we're doing 8Q, Will You Make It? This is by user 2514386, and 90% of the people like it. So we were camping with our friends far away from the house, but when it was time to go back, we realized that our fuel was running out and the nearest pump was 50 miles away. So we knew that on average, our car runs on about 25 miles per gallon, and there were 2 gallons left. Considering these factors, we're going to write a function that tells us if it is possible to get to the pump or not. The function should return true if it's possible and false if not. All right. So we can do this a few ways. We could start off by doing this with an if statement. Say if, parentheses, and then we'll say distance to pump divided by mpg is less than or equal to fuel left. What we'll do is say return true, and we'll say else return false. Let's test that out. All right, it works. And let's attempt it. Make sure there's no tricks. All right, there we go. But we can shorten this up a little bit. We can make this a little more concise. We can get this else, get it out of here, get this other curly brace out of here, and make this go back this way and test it out. All right, and that works because basically it's either going to do true or it's going to do false. So we don't need to do an else or anything like that. But we can shorten this up even more. Let's just, we're going to comment this out. We're going to do this here. Actually, we'll comment it out from here. We'll say this slash star, and then we'll say control end star slash, like that. Where's the star? Star. What did I do? Let's get that out of there. All right, and we'll just bring this down here, and we're going to use this again, though. All right, so we can come up here. We can use a ternary operator, and if you don't know about the ternary operator, it's the only JavaScript operator that takes 3 operands: a condition followed by a question mark, then an expression to execute if the condition is truthy followed by a colon, and finally the expression to execute if the condition is falsy. And this operator is frequently used as an alternative to if-else statements. So for the condition, we'll just take this right here. All right, Control C right here, Control V, and then we'll follow it up with a question mark. And now if it's truthy, we'll return true, and then we'll have the colon, and then if it's falsy, we'll return, well, I don't need to copy paste false, I should say, and we'll just do that. And let's test it out. And look, it works perfect. And let's attempt it, make sure it's really cool. Hey, it's still cool, awesome. But there's even another way we can do it. We can come up here and we can just take this part right here. We can put it just right here. How about that? Still too long for this screen. We'll bring it right down here. And we don't even need the true or false, because we're just saying return this divided by this is less than this, because if it doesn't return this, then it's just going to return false no matter what, you know. So let's test that out. And look at that. And attempt it. And I think that's the way we're going to submit. And so you see here pretty much what we just did. They just did it in the regular syntax that was provided. They did it MPG times fuel, which is basically just taking this and bringing it over to this side. What else did they do? What else did people do? This, it's cool. You can just check, oh, here's the if else right here. You can just check out the rest if you feel like it. Let's go over to mine. There we go. And best practice in my opinion, very much like it. And we'll see you next time.